Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. Thank you all so much for being here. So today we're going to take a look at the new moon that's occurring on July 5th or 6th, depending on where you live in the world. We're going to take a look at each life path number and what this new moon could hold in store. Before we get into the forecast, this is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading or forecast for your own personal numerology, please go to my website and book some time with me. I would love to work with you and take a closer look. All right, so let's take a look at what this new moon has in store for us. Life Path 11-2. Interesting energies for you all around this new moon. So you've got the energy of the 13-4 and the 14-5. Both of these are karmic energies. So you could see some karmic connections come in at this time. You could see some sort of karmic clearing at this time. And remember, karma doesn't have to be a dirty word. It can be something really beautiful. There's good karma and there's uncomfortable karma. And so, it might be that some things are coming in now that are sort of that karmic debt has been paid off and you're seeing the rewards of that. So beautiful energy there, but it also could bring in some karmic energy that's helping you to see something deeper about yourself. That's also very possible. Change is a big key word around this new moon for you all, because you've got the vibration of the 13, which brings, death, transformation, rebirth. Then you've got the energy of the 5, which is all about change, transformation, and, sort of evolution, taking us to the next step, taking us to the next chapter type of thing. And sometimes that can be really, really uncomfortable. It doesn't have to be though, right? Like with the 13-4 and the 14-5, this can be change and transformation that's really helping us to get our grounding, right? Like to really get solid and find that structure that we've been looking for, that security that we've been looking for. But in order to get there, we have to make some modifications and some changes. There could also be some greater clarity coming in now about the changes that you need to make in order to see the results that you want to see. And that can be difficult to get started on. But the beauty is the 13-4 and the 5 are sort of like non-negotiable energy. This is like change that has to happen and it's going to happen type of thing. And it pushes us to step into the better version of ourselves, to step into the better experience that we've been hoping for type of thing. But it's not necessarily easy to get there. There's going to be those sort of challenges, tests type of thing that we have to kind of overcome, extract the wisdom, and then figure out what to do with that wisdom so that we can get to the place that we want to be. Definitely, again, I would say for you all, your keyword is change. And so it would say, try to release control as much as possible. Where it is that you can show up and put in the effort and have control, great, go for it. You'll need to do that, right? You'll need to be present and figure out your plan and have a strategy and all of those things. And you'll need to commit to whatever this is for the long haul, right? The 4 energy says you got to commit to it. You got to persevere. You got to keep going if your heart's in it. But there's also going to be that area where you don't have control, where it's sort of out of your hands type of thing. So those are the places where you just need to be adaptable, surrender, go with the flow, see where this energy takes you. There might be opportunities present now that, seem impossible, seem like there's no way that this could possibly happen. But there's going to be opportunities for you to show up in a way where, again, you can have a plan, you can have a strategy, you can get your ducks in a row. And then do your part while also trusting that the universe or God or whatever you subscribe to is going to do their part and it's going to work out, right? You don't need to know sort of the how. You just have to kind of show up and figure out the why, right? So big energy here, big energy, very foundational as well. So a lot could be coming in around your home, around your living space, around your core values, around your emotions, because it's the home of where the soul lives as well, right? So the physical body. There could be a lot of things that show up potentially health-wise as well. If you're somebody who's been like going 90 miles an hour, then this energy could slow you down, whether it's with like a cold or something like that, where you just don't have the energy to keep, showing up in that way. And that slowing you down is helping you to see that there's a better way. So pay attention to what comes in for you around this new moon. Remember, it's a new moon, so it's a new start, new initiations, a new way of seeing things, a new way of approaching it or doing things. So there's some kind of change or shift that wants to come in for you at this time that's very foundational. That could also be, again, around like your values, etc. That is really pushing you to make some adjustments to get the results that you want to see, right? So if your experience is not giving you the experience that you want, then this energy is really going to help you to make the changes that you need to make in order to get that experience. So very interesting here. The biggest thing that I would say is to not fight this energy, because it is such a kind of like a change agent type of energy where you could see, things come in very abruptly, very unexpectedly, getting clarity on things that you didn't even know you needed clarity on. And that clarity sort of pushes you to make changes again, to get different results. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of comes in, but there's a lot here around shifts and changes and transformations. Could be very spiritual experience, could be more ethereal, or it could be very physical, right? Again, like you could literally be, buying and selling, or, selling your house and buying a new house, or moving to a different location, or fixing up your house, doing construction on your house, something like that. Maybe the roof starts leaking and now you have to, fix it. The one thing I would definitely say about this energy, because there's so much for energy here, is if something does come up for you, whether it's health-wise or around, a living situation or anything, don't let it go. Don't let it, don't be like, well, I'll just deal with that later. This is not an energy where you want to just kind of like let it go. You want to address whatever it is up front and take care of it. So interesting energy here. A lot of change, a lot of like flux. So again, I would say this is definitely a time to pick up the oar, get in the boat, and see where the current takes you, and then sort of assess the situation after this energy sort of subsides, to sort of survey the land and then get your grounding and get your plan, right, of how you want to move forward type of thing. But I do think that you'll probably see some either new opportunities come in at this time, or new inspirations, or new clarity that really can affect your life in a profound way. But it's what you do with that that's going to make the difference, right? So big energy, 11s. I hope it's a great new moon. Take care. Bye for now.